Hello, everybody. Welcome in to recap number 2. We are rolling. Nice. A start to the week. With some resets, but I did check all the depth charts, so hopefully we are going to be fine. Jarrett Stidham coming off the big win last week, looking to get 2 in a row. Uh, but obviously stalls out here, takes a sack. Trey Hendrickson getting after it there. Tennessee, nice drive, mounting. We'll jump in here at the 23. Derrick Henry carrying the load for him. Play action. Kenny gonna throw. He's got a man, but he missed him. He had his tight end wide open for an easy catch and run. Honestly, a chance at a touchdown, but just missed him. Trevor Lawrence will be back next week. Oh, Jawan Taylor. They did get back Ramondre Stevenson for the Jags, so the Jags have one more week of trying to patch this thing together, and they might be back to full strength. So Tennessee could definitely use this win here. Try to give themselves a chance in the division. Henry picks up the first down, of course. I love the idea of taking a shot on second down, but just barely missed it. They go to the ground again. Gainwell with the run. Gets by Josh Allen, but Troy Anderson sitting there to tackle him after a gain of 4. Nice shot by the linebacker to make a big play. And Kenny going to dump it off. This time he does get the completion, but only for a few yards. Parham with the grab. 3rd and 3. That bunch to the bottom of the screen. Jason, Elijah Moore. Quick pass. He's got a man. First down. That's going to be David Bell with it. Excellent stretch of games for Bell. Real breakout for him. And down to the 3. Second and goal. Go at the middle. Henry. And he cannot find an opening. Excellent job by the Jags defense to wall up. Make him force a 3rd and goal at the 3. Titans open things up. Opens up the Jags defensive line. See if they go for the ground. They're going to throw it. Empty set. Rotating secondary for the Jags. Quick pass. Touchdown Titans. That's going to be JSN with it. They strike first in this divisional matchup. We'll see if Stidham and the Jags have an answer. And they march down the field, a 3rd and 1. They pick it up through the air. Stidham to Gesicki. And a big play down to the 22. Brian Edwards gets a grab, so we'll jump in. Stidham led a good drive the first time, but a couple negative plays ended up ending it. Now they have avoided those negative plays, and they're marching into close to the red zone. What a throw. DJ Chark, touchdown. So excellent. Backside boot, run to his left, throws a perfect ball to Chark. So that is by no means an easy throw. Hendrickson bearing down, but Stidham delivers, and the Jags have tied this thing up. Jarrett Stidham, I believe he's a free agent this summer. He might have earned himself some real big money here as a backup quarterback for next year. It's Kenny Pickett, 28 yards to Higbee. 3rd and 1, we'll jump in and watch from here and see if they can pick it up. It's the Kenny Pickett run. But yeah, Stidham, backup quarterbacks, they're getting paid here in the ACFL as of late, a little bit more at least. So he might be getting one of those contracts. Henry gets the run all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big 3rd and 1 run. Titans are back in business, middle of the second quarter. Going toss, and they just missed. Is it a Luke? No. Oh, Collins. Sure. They missed Collins. Didn't block him at all. 2nd and 11. And quick pass. Nothing there. Anderson. I think, or Kwiatkowski. I can't remember which number they are. But right there, tackle him. 3rd and 9. It was Troy Anderson. 3 tackles already on the day for him. He'll play action. And over the middle, is that Bell again? I think that's David Bell down to the 4. So that connection between the two of them, I think Bell wasn't even a starter until Kenny stepped up. So, a lot of reps together. The rapport has proven very valuable. Quick pass and touchdown as Spencer Brown down there in Tennessee, but that's going to be Higbee getting shoved into the end zone. So Tennessee scores a touchdown on their second drive. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for them, I believe. Been a very methodical day. We only have had 4 total drives, soon to be 5, with the Jags taking over. We'll see if they can tie it up. 3rd and 12, and they cannot pick it up. So our first real failed drive as they go for the screen but don't get it. Not a great punt either. Titans are already back in business with the JSN 17-yard grab. And then a 1st and 10 after back-to-back Derrick Henry runs. Oh, David Bell got a little jet sweep action. So we'll see. They'll get another snap before the 2-minute, maybe another couple, but they might run the ball again. Going through the air. Pickett. Quick pass. And it broken up. Excellent play on the ball by Fuller. Only his second incompletion of the day. Sets him with a 2nd and 10, 2:09 to play. Go play action. Pickett rolling out. And it's same exact scenario that we had with the Stidham throw. He delivers the ball to JSN, even harder because he had to throw it kind of behind his momentum. Very impressive play from Kenny as we got the 2-minute warning hit now. All right, 1st and goal. All the time in the world for the Titans. End zone and touchdown. Elijah Moore in the back of the end zone as they lose another lineman on that touchdown. But the Titans offense absolutely rolling here today. Jags are going to have 2 minutes, 3 timeouts to see if they can get in the end zone. And they pick up a 1st down there, but down to a minute to go still. 3rd and 3. They can't pick it up, punting it back down to the 4. Nice punt. So they just run it out. All right, Tennessee with the ball to start can really put their foot on the gas in this one. They pick up that big 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 10 at 33, we'll jump in and watch, see if they can convert. So far, they are technically 3 for 4 on drives ending in touchdowns, but the last one was literally a 1-play drive to end the half. So this offense has not failed to reach the end zone yet. We'll see if this is the first stop from the Jags defense. And they misses him. He had the open receiver past the sticks, but missed him. Likely going to settle for 3. Does make it a 3-score game, though. So still an important kick. They get it. 24-7 game. Now the Jags offense first drive of the second half. Big play. Brian Edwards, 25 yards. And up to the 30 to Deontay. We will jump in. So adding out a little bit. But just the methodical nature of this game has been crazy. We're second drive, and they're down below 3 to play in the quarter. TJ Edwards down the injury. Titans have suffered a lot of injuries today. And all the way up to the 9-yard line, Stevenson. Nice little catch and run. And end zone. And touchdown Jags. Good throw. Gesicki open in the back of the end zone. So the Jags are not done yet. We'll see if the Titans can put up another score to keep them at bay. And their first drive to not end in points as they stall out at the 34-yard line, 3 and out for them. And not a great punt from Gilkin as the Jags are going to have some decent field position. 3rd and inches. They pick it up down to the 44, so a nice play even too. Another 1st down. All right, so with 9 to play, they can cut it to 1 score with the field goal. Obviously, touchdown, though, you give your defense a little bit of cushion. and nowhere to go. Stevenson trying to press the outside, but Ojulari just blew the play up. Not only did he have a great contained set, he was pushing his guy into the point where he closed the entire gap. So a 2nd and 14 now. They're going back to the ground. Stevenson just can't find the opening there. Looked like he was just trying to sneak it between his guard and the tackle in kind of a weird way. But a good job by the Titans to flow to the ball quickly. Didn't give him a chance to open up that hole. 3rd and 14 now. Play action, Stidham. And he throws it away. So they're going to settle for the 3. Just the run game not working there. Didn't trust Stidham to, cat in a normal play there. It makes sense. But down 7 now. Titans, 3rd and 3. They do pick this one up. So 3rd and 7 though, big down, and they couldn't pick it up. Kenny just barely short. A punt down to the 10. The Jags are gonna have a chance to tie this up. They're probably going for it on this 4th and 1. We'll jump in and watch this play, see what they do. They're gonna punt it. Okay. Just back in their own territory. They don't want to give away the game, I guess. Defense has stepped up, so they're just hoping they can get one more stop from their defense. This Jags defense is definitely the strength of this team, though. I mean, one of the best ACFL defenses we've seen over the past 3 years. Every year they're up near the top. They need a big play from one of them this time. We'll see if they get it. Well, 57-yard Derrick Henry touchdown run. Surrender punt, I guess. So that's the game. 2-touchdown game now. See if the Jags can at least put up another score, make it a little more interesting. Trey Hendrickson sack, 4th and 19. They don't pick it up. Titans are going to just try to run the clock out, and we will get on out of here. They aren't able to run the clock completely, so they do kick another field goal. Big play, Brian Edwards. All right, since this is going to be their last play, we'll jump in and watch. And deflected. So Stidham, 20 for 30, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns. An admirable day, but just wasn't enough today. Defense just could not hold them at bay. 34-17 victory for the Titans. It's a long shot in the division still, but it is a big win to get them knocked off while they didn't have Lawrence. So obviously you'd hope that you could have gotten a couple more wins to catch up a little more, but I do believe they did close at least a game of the gap that they started with. So we'll see, obviously, if that ends up battering in the division race. Oh, they were at 3 and 6 beforehand, so I guess they didn't have a chance. They did give the Colts a little bit of an opening. Colts to go to a half game back, or no, I guess they can't. They're on bye. They're 2 games back. They got them a half game. So in the end, Tennessee just playing a little spoiler, I guess. We'll head to Miami, Dolphins, Raiders. Let's get at it. Getting Tua back. Tua has superstar as well, so first game with superstar, first game with his boost. So they're hoping to get a little bit of production out of their boy Tua here. And a big play to welcome him back. Curtis Samuel, 27 yards. 3rd and 9, and they pick it up. So great to have Tua back. 2 big plays to Curtis Samuel, and now we'll see if they can punch it in the end zone. Going to the ground, Harris. All the space in the world to work. He gets a free 15 yards. That's an excellent play call. A very well executed blocking scheme there from the line. Nobody was home at all. It was a dream as a running back. They go back to the ground. Not as well blocked, but Harris still finds a couple yards, but he does go down with an injury. So, unfortunate injury. He's been one of our most productive backs, but a ton of volume this year, maybe wearing on him a bit. We'll see Mostert step up for them, I believe. Play action, Tua. And he does try to throw it to a lineman, but linemen aren't going to catch a contested catch. So 3rd and 7. Tua rolls out and has to throw it away. So they're going to settle for 3. Both times they got him rolling out. It just didn't look right. Like they didn't have it synced up. So maybe they'll try to remedy that on their second drive. 3rd and 3. They pick it up. Raiders, nice drive. They're marching a little bit. Oh, but the sack and then the penalty. 3rd and 12. We'll jump in and watch here. The Raiders, they got Connor back. Was a big addition for them to get him back, but then obviously he went down again. So I think he might be even done for the year, or at least close to. Oh, is this oh, Carr's 12 now, sorry. Threw me off because of the number 12, even though it's been that all season. So the Dolphins force a big throwaway, see if they can make the 50-plus yard field goal. They can. Carlson, automatic. So Dolphins got to answer, but they take a sack and then a penalty. Moton getting a false start. 3rd and 17 to start our second quarter, and they can't pick it up, so Dolphins have to punt. Ooh, Bolston holding. And a false start on Leno. But they almost get it all back. Cedric Wilson, 19 yards. They pick it up. Max Williams, 12. And a 4th and 3. Going to be another long field goal potentially. He hits it. 55-yarder from Carlson. Gives the Raiders the lead. All right, we'll jump in at the 33, see if the Dolphins offense can pick it up. Stalled out here last time. We'll see if they can find the end zone this time. Two under pressure, gets it out to Mostert, and he is not going to find the first down, but does get it up close. 3rd and 1. And swings it out. Mostert one-on-one, and a great tackle in space. That's going to be, can't remember which numbers or who. I thought they saw it. You guys probably saw it. I just didn't catch it. But excellent tackle in space there. Tackles him for a loss even. Field goal is still good. 6-6 game. Sanders hits that one. Big play. Cedric Wilson has had a huge day already. 2-minute warning. They pick up the first down. And a first down on a Christian Gonzalez penalty. We'll jump in here at the 25 and see if the Raiders can find the end zone. And that's a nice completion. 1st and goal coming up. Trent Irwin, I believe, with the grab, if I remember their receivers correctly. They call a timeout with 50 seconds left, wanting to have their game plan set up. This is plenty of time. I mean, you can pretty easily get 4 plays in, even if all of them are in bounds, I would believe, especially with the one timeout. So just hurry up offense. No need to panic. Just don't take a sack. They throw it out wide, and Zach Evans injured, so they use that timeout. Running back down again for them. Gonna see Keontae Ingram, I believe, is their backup. Anyway, 2nd and goal. 44 seconds left. End zone and touchdown. Is that Cedric Wilson? The Raiders score a first touchdown of the day, and it is Cedric Wilson. So a huge day for him coming over from Green Bay. It's been pretty big for them this year. Question the move, but he's proven me wrong. Raiders now going to jump out to a 7-point lead, likely going to take that into half. We'll see if the Dolphins can make something happen. Will McDonald's sack is probably going to be enough to convince them to go into half, but they do try to run it out, and they do. Okay, so Raiders going to start with the ball, a chance to take a 2-score lead. I'm not sure they've punted yet, and they do not look like they're going to be. As they get a first down inside the 30. Marquise Brown getting a 13-yard grab. We will jump in here and see if the Raiders can find the end zone yet again. Play action, Carr with time. And he's got a man wide open. I think that's Brown. Yeah, Marquise Brown down to the 5. Big time blocking play. And the line gave him all day to find somebody open. Brown eventually makes it over on the backside dig Easy completion. Now waltzing into the end zone. That's going to be Keontae Ingram giving them a 2-touchdown lead. Playing the world's smallest violin there. That's not really, it's just a regular violin. But now they have jumped out to the 14-point lead. Dolphins have got to find an answer. Just back-to-back scores on them. Not terribly much they could have done on offense, but they do need to find touchdowns, and they need to find them yesterday. But back-to-back losses on the ground. Big down, 3rd 16. We'll actually just jump in and watch this because if they end up punting here, it's going to be pretty brutal for them. Obviously, a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good, but at least it's points. And sack, Will McDonald beating the left tackle there, getting the sack, forced them into definite field or punt range. So, gonna have to punt it down to the 2. So it is a good punt. And the Raiders are able to get the first down, so that's a big one. Gives their special teams at least room to work. 3rd and 10, and they pick it up all the way down to the 41-yard line. Cedric Wilson again has torched them, but Christian Gonzalez makes up for the big penalty he gave him the first down earlier. He gets an interception, takes it all the way back to the 17, so we are going to watch some Dolphins offense in the red zone here. He's going to get the touchdown, cut it back to 1 score, but that's our first turnover of the day. The rookie coming up big for him. Tua, play action, rolling out, and he's got a man. Excellent catch. Good throw to get in that tight window to Cade Otton with that one. Down to the 7, a 2nd and inches. They go an outside zone. Mostert, he's got the blocks. Touchdown Dolphins. Excellent job by the offensive line and tight ends and receivers. Everybody getting involved with the blocking. Easy touchdown for the running back. We have a 7-point game. Let's see if Carr can shake off the interception. And they're running the ball well in this drive. A 3rd and 3, and they pick it up down to the 31. We will jump in. A field goal likely ends the game, and they are in field goal range. So now it's just a matter of if they can use some clock, maybe pick up another first down, get the kicker in plenty comfortable range. Play action. Carr. And missed it. Looked like, honestly, a good throw, but pretty decent coverage from Love, and the receiver just couldn't locate it. 2nd and 10. I feel like that's a pretty big mistake to have thrown it like that. Should maybe try the ground, but they're going to stick through the air. And a incomplete pass. Even Howard makes a great break on the ball. So a 3rd and 10 now. I still think a run is viable. Get it at least a little closer for Carlson. Still under a 50-yard kick, but, They'll play action again. Carr, deep, and intercepted on the goal line. Xavier Howard. So both of the star corners for them coming up big, and he takes it all the way back to the 30-yard line. So giving a little plus field position, too. He got it back to the line of scrimmage. Simpson now with an injury. So just horrible play calling. Sells fit for the Raiders, and a big play to Devontae Parker. Given they need a touchdown, I think we'll just watch it in from here. We got a little bit extra time from the last game. So we got 7 minutes to end this game, so we'll be fine time-wise. We'll see if the Dolphins can find the end zone. And Otton the grab. He gets them up to the 36. And they cannot get the snap off before the 2-minute warning, but that's okay. Time is not going to be their enemy here today. They've got 120 seconds, still got 3 timeouts, and only have to go 36 yards. Quick pass out to Otton. He's going to get him the first down, but I don't necessarily like the decision to throw it so quick. Just not letting the play develop enough from my liking from Tua. They pick up the blitz. He gets it underneath. Excellent catch and run. And down as DeAndre Hopkins is down. So trying to block up there upfield. Going to use their first time out with 1:21 left, but also going to miss their best weapon in the red zone. And gets a completion. There was almost nobody home. Maybe he throws it a little ahead of him, but they are down to the 1 with 1 minute left. Devontae Parker getting the grab. So they're well set up. They can run the whole playbook here, and you definitely want to use some clock if you can. They set up a screen, Mostert with blockers, touchdown Dolphins. They have tied the game up, pending the extra point, of course. They actually tie it up. But Hopkins will be back for a potential overtime, I would imagine. But a great comeback from the Dolphins. Obviously, the Raiders have got to be kicking themselves for their play calling. Had they just dealt it out of the 31, they kick a field goal and take the lead, or at least use more clock, and maybe you'll at least consider using another minute. But obviously, the interception gives them no chance to score, and the Dolphins are able to come back and tie it up. So we'll see what the Raiders have on offense for us. They have overtime, is what they have. They ran the ball twice, so they gave up. They're fine with overtime, I guess. They get the ball first. Outside of the two big mistakes, their offense had been very good, but now the defense of the Dolphins, galvanized, has stepped up and made some plays for them. 3rd and inches, they get it. 3rd and 7, they don't. We'll jump in and see what they do, because they are past the 50. They're going to punt. So down below 5 minutes in overtime, approaching halfway through overtime, the Raiders are going to get the ball back, just needing a field goal to win it. And it's not going to be a great punt, going to be a touchback. So Raiders 4:30. Thanks to an offsides, they'll be able to move the chains. But the Dolphins defense has stepped up again. Now it's just up for the Dolphins. All he needs is a field goal. 3rd and 4. We'll jump in and watch the play here, as this is going to be a big one. Minute 20 to go. Going to have a hard time for anybody to put up points after this drive if it ends here. Quick pass and incomplete. 4th and 4. We are in serious jeopardy of having a tie here. And not a great punt. Minute 20 for the Raiders. And they don't execute. 23 seconds left for the Dolphins. And it's the tie. A 2020 tie. Oh, man. The Raiders, I mean, you got to feel real bad as the Raiders here. This was their game the whole way. They took that 14-point lead, only needed the field goal, and just overall, like, yeah, you got to feel bad that you didn't win this one. But it didn't. It's a tie. We all love ties, though. We love a good tie. Tua comes back and leads a comeback, but then in overtime, the defense has just stepped up big time. A goddamn tie. All right. So we are heading to the NFC East Bowl here. Commanders, Giants. All right. Well, the Giants, I think, have all of their wins against the NFC East. One against the Commanders, 2 against the Cowboys. Let's see if they get another one against the Commanders. And not a great start for the offense. Stroud now a superstar thanks to real life. I believe I did that. If I didn't, it's because it really, some of those I did, but it's like, we'll see if I was on it here. We'll jump in. I did it. Okay. Whew. So yeah, Stroud, superstar. See if he can get up his first points as a superstar. And a nice ball getting over the top of the linebacker. Good timing on the route to Slayton, I think. No, it's Reynolds. Yeah, Reynolds. Slayton is not. Yeah, Reynolds. Good blocking. Gonna get it up to Waddle, who can't make a guy miss. Up to the 10, though. Go to Pollard. And that's an excellent. Oh my God. The left guard absolutely eviscerated everyone. That's Cole Strange. He had, I think, 2 pancakes on the play. Let's see if it does a replay. I'm not going to try to skip it because that was insane. I want to watch it again. Yeah, Strange just absolutely eviscerates that dude, and then he goes up and knocks out the safety. Just follow me, buddy. I'll get you to the end zone. That's a great play by him. It's an easy 10-yard touchdown run for him, for Pollard. Now the Commanders looking to answer on Tyrod Taylor, the back quarterback, of course. They're get a 25-yarder to McBride, and we will see if they can find the end zone. Going outside zone, Saquon. And excellent blocking again. That's Thomas, I think. Logan Thomas gets a little Clive level block. Gets 2 guys in it. But Saquon gets tackled by the first guy, so he wasn't quite as dominant as Cole Strange was. But, hard to expect that much out of him. 2nd and 6. Go up the middle this time. Barkley, he kind of runs away from his blocks, but he does get the first down. And Barkley just trucks off a dude. Oh, I didn't even think about the revenge angle. Yeah, back in the division as he goes down with an injury. So I guess, oh, he's fine, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, against this former team, looking to get a touchdown here on the 1-yard line. They go counter, and Barkley gets tackled from behind Thibodeau, and I'm not sure who number 56 is, but Thibodeau at least was in there first. Swinging Barkley out. And touchdown Commanders. Nice ball. Trey Palmer gets the touchdown. And we will see if the Giants can answer. 3rd and 3, 2nd quarter. Can't convert, so punting it back. And a long 72-yard Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Commanders, quick 7-point lead. That's 14 unanswered in like 2 minutes of game time. But a big play. Josh Reynolds, 28 yards. Pick up the big 3rd down. Moving inside the 40 now. We'll jump in and watch this 3rd and 2. James Cook getting some run here. I wonder if Pollard was injured or if he's just tired. And going behind Strange again. Cook, with 1 man to beat, gets tackled at the 10. So following Strange today has been the secret. He has really kicked some ass up front. Andrew Thomas obviously did a good job on this play, opening it up too. But yeah, great run. And now we got a 1st and 10 at the 10. Stroud with plenty of time. Waddle down to the 3. I thought maybe he was still going to get off of that, but a great catch from Waddle sets them up with a 2nd and 3. And a run at the middle, and Zonovan Knight down with an injury. So I'm guessing with Pollard still not coming back, he might have gotten injured. We'll see Cook step in for the power back duties now. 3rd and inches. Going toss. And they just didn't block him up the side. Luke Musgrave down with an injury now, so very costly end of that drive for the Giants. As now we'll see if they can make the field goal. They can, so a 14-10 game. Commanders looking to extend the lead. They cannot. Giants get a 3rd and 9 1st down, but then a Deron Payne sack, and then a Ted Karras holding penalty. They almost pick it all up with Slayton 28 yards, and they get the 1st down on 3rd and inches. So, very chaotic drive there so far. But we'll see if they can take the lead back. They got a minute. Got all 3 timeouts. See what Stroud does. Deep. And just no chance. Just overthrown, but also a pass interference. Gonna do that to you. Does a too small and rocks the baby, but again, technically, I guess that is true. He was too small. Like, if he was a lot bigger, he could have caught that. A good like 3 feet taller. Be bored. But anyway, Cook gets him down to the 13. First time out by the Giants with 45 seconds left. That's a good time to call it. They set up the screen. Cook with blockers in front. Strange destroys a guy again. He loves getting lined up on safeties, man. He is cooking today. Going out to Cook again, and he's got a first and goal at the 1. 35 seconds left, one timeout. You can run goal line set and get a couple runs in because everyone's going to be nice and close. So you can definitely get a few plays in here with 35 seconds left. They go toss again. This time it's better blocked, but unfortunately not good enough blocked to get around Edmonds. 2-second runoff here. A lot of tight ends on the field. 20 seconds left for Stroud. And intercepted on the goal line. Oh, but he doesn't get out very far. Cameron Curl, a big pick. That's going to change the field, but we are actually going to stay right here and watch one Saquon Barkley run and see if the Giants could force a safety to cut it to a field goal game at least. Good counter, which is bold, but Saquon does get through, and he's going to get a nice little run out to the 10-yard line, up to 121 yards on the day. So 72-yard run is going to do that to you. But yeah, so Commanders start with the ball, looking to extend the lead, and they go back-to-back throwaways. They can make it 3 throwaways in a row. Is it really how much it was? Yeah. So they didn't run the ball at all. Giants, Dawson Knox, big play, and then a 44-yard touchdown to Slayton gives the Giants the lead back. Let's see if the Commanders can answer. They ran the ball like one time, they got a first down. Crazy. Obviously, it wasn't on the run, though, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, Commanders in scoring range. How much time do we have? I'm going to stick in the Super 7 for a little longer. Sorry, guys. 3rd and 2. All right, we'll watch this. Sure, why not? It doesn't seem like I'm saving much, but it does save enough, I think. I just don't want to leave myself shortchanged for any longer games. 3rd and 2. They go to the ground, Saquon, and he just had no one to beat him to the first down marker, but he does get tackled right away. Pratt with the eventual stop, but not until obviously he gets plenty of yardage. Tyrod steps up. He's going to run for it. He's got blocker in front, and he balls forward to the 11. So willing to take a shot, willing to deliver one, trying to set the tone for his team as they're looking to take the lead back. Tyrod under pressure and throws it to the back of the end zone, though he does not get it very far out of the back of the end zone. Was nearly deflected back in by the corner. 2nd and 10. Dexter Lawrence made a big impact on that play. He's going to dump it off to McLaurin, who gets it running start a little early, but does take a big hit. So a 3rd and 10 coming up. See if the Commanders dial up. And pressure from Thibodeau. He's going to get the sack. So just working against that matchup against Paris, Campbell, Paris Johnson. Used to say the touchdown guy. Anyway, but he gets the sack. They do get the field goal, so 17 all. Giants sticking it on the ground. 3rd and 3. They pick it up through the air. 3rd and 10. And they don't get it. Not only do they not get it, Deron Payne gets another sack, so they're going to have to punt. So start of the 4th quarter, knotted up at 17. Commanders with the ball at a 3rd and 6, and an interception by Jermaine Pratt down to the 24. The Giants defense makes a big play for him. Now it's up to their offense to give them a touchdown lead to reward them. End zone. Oh, broken up. A good ball, but better coverage from Henderson there. Knocking the ball free. 2nd and 10, 8:44 to go. Stroud. And he's got Waddle, but not enough for the first down. But that's okay. A 3rd and 1 set up here. Field goal gives him the lead. But like I said, with that sudden change and the defense getting you a big turnover with a lot of yardage, you want to reward him for that. The Gill ground, and he gets it. Doesn't get it by much, but he does get it. Cook has had a nice day. Stepping up in relief this time. He's been pretty solid, I feel, this year. Got to be happy with the production from him. Obviously, didn't expect him to be the number 1 for as long as he was, but Cole Strange, of course, blows the play up, and that's an easy walk-in touchdown for Cook. So Cole Strange, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have been talking up Cook. I should have been talking up Cole Strange because literally you just run left and you get success. So they get the touchdown. Defense back on the field looking to get another stop. They don't quite get it on that first series of downs. 3rd and 2. They just can't quite get off the field on 3rd down this drive. We'll jump in and watch this attempt at it as McBride sets them with another 3rd and 2. In field goal range, but I think at this point in the game, you're not exactly thrilled about field goal settling. They go split zone, and that's a first down run. Verdell gets them down to the 24. You go split zone again. Oh, they fake it. Tyrod rolling out. He gets it to the tight end, who gets him a nice 6-yard chunk. Is Dexter Lawrence down with an injury? So a very important piece to their interior run and pass defense, I guess. Very key piece of their defense. Going to be out for probably the rest of this series. So that's going to be a tough blow. Tyrod with all day. He's going to step up and run, and he's going to not go down again. And a fumble recovered by the Giants. He just took it out of his hands. They give Jermaine Pratt the forced fumble, but Leonard Williams is going to get the ball just given to him, really. So a big-time defensive play by the Giants. Again, Williams is going to get the ball, just fall into his lap. Look what I found. And we will see if the Giants can put the game away. They're running the ball really well. A 2nd and 19. And a 3rd and 28 with the Stroud sack. So they're going to have to punt now. Yeah, don't have time to watch this whole drive. Sorry, guys. 3rd and 4. They pick it up. Ooh, a big holding penalty, but they get it back up to the 33. We'll watch it from here. They need a touchdown to tie it. And they call their last timeout. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. 43 seconds left, but that's okay because if you're still so far away, you should hurry up to the line and try to get a little closer and then call your timeout and set up your end zone shot plays. But this is a little too far for that, I think. 43 seconds left. Deep shot and almost intercepted. Just didn't give it the legs to get all the way down there. Tyrod has not had a very good day. The fumble and obviously the interception. 2 big-time plays. The interception setting up their last touchdown. Fumble costing them points directly. End zone shot again, and oh, he had him. Oh, man, that would have been huge. McBride was wide open. A 3rd and 10 now. 33 seconds left. You can pick up the first down and hurry it up and still be fine. So the playbook's open. You got to get it. And they do pick it up. Nice catch and run from McBride. Gets him up to the 14. They're going to have to hurry, though. Going to have like 2 or 3 shots in the end zone from here. A quick out. McLaurin going to get out of bounds at the 9, so they might have 2 shots, but it's not going to be much. 8 seconds left. Oh, but McBride is uncovered here. You can beat him before the linebackers get back there. Let's see if they do it. There's a holding, I'm guessing, that's going to knock him back, but a smart job by Tyra to throw it away. At least give him a chance at one play. So now you're going to have to do it from the 19. Sadiq Charles stepping up for injury, I'm guessing. We will see if the Commanders have some magic in them. Tyrod Taylor, back to pass. End zone. And deflected. The Giants are going to win. Can't remember who number 27 is. Oh, I did the thing. Okay. Yeah. So Giants win. Like I said, huge win for them. 2 in a row. Continue to win in the division. 24-17. Always exciting when a game ends with throws in the end zone that actually could matter, but unfortunately, Commanders fell just short. Tyrod just didn't have a good day. Didn't have his best stuff. Sucks that fumble though. Quarterbacks just fumble it, you know. They held them up too. Great job by the Giants. Holding them up, let them get some pokes at it. Um, hey, look at that. Don't say anything, but I'm saying could only be 2 games back, 2.5 games back. Giants, you know. Anyway, Niners versus Bucks. Bucks are 1 week away from having everybody except for Jimmy G healthy. So a Matt Ryan led team, but they are about to be that healthy version of themselves we thought they might be. Obviously, they did sell off a decent bit at the deadline, so they're not quite the team we thought they would, but they could ruin the Niners' day here. Niners tough loss last week to the Jaguars, which was certainly not something I expected to have happened. But now they have to get redemption against another team that could be just a trap for them with the Bucks. Just still a really talented roster. No one would ever argue with that. Mike Evans being back was a big difference for them. We'll see if it ends up mattering again today. Ooh, a tough loss. Swift loses 4 there. And interception touchdown. Pat Pete starts us off with a defensive touchdown. 7-0 Niners. Offsetting penalties essentially, plus another false start on the Bucks, but they pick it up. Zach Ertz 24 yards, and then a holding call at Leverett, and they don't pick up the first. So very penalty drive there. There's like 6 of them. 3rd and 7, they don't pick it up. So offenses are struggling, but they're gonna need great field position. Tough punt there from Ethan Evans. 3rd and 1, they pick it up. Bucks going heavy on the ground. Kenyon Drake, and there we'll jump in here. 3rd and 3 at the 28. Mike Evans versus Lattimore at the top of the screen. Goes backside. And touchdown, Bucks. Matt Ryan to, is that Aguilar? Yep, Nelson Aguilar just beats him to the corner. And that is a awesome throw and a great catch. Bucks have tied this up at 7. The Niners cannot convert. Just not trusting Fields today. I don't know what the deal is. They got to open things up. But a 10-yard sack from Nick Bosa ends the drive. So clutch play from him. Still just not a lot of Fields here. That was a Fields pass knocked away, but 3rd and 8, it's just tough to give a guy just that and hope for the best. Penalties killing the Bucks though right now. 3rd and 7, they don't pick it up. Maybe a chance at a field goal. They don't. They just punt it. And a big play. So as soon as they pass it, Gabe Davis 27 yards. So it was just like all day. Just didn't feel like they were really trying to pass the ball. And they finally do, and they get a big play. So literally just as soon as they do it, but immediate pressure, and he takes a fumble, ball on the ground, and he gets back on it. So very fortunate to have gotten back on that football, but loses 14 yards in the process. And he gets it right back. Deebo Samuel all the way down to the 23. Yeah, only 5 for 11. So I guess a lot of it's been throwaways too. But I guess 3rd and 5, timeout, Niners. So good job to bounce back from the sack. That was just a jailbreak situation. No one blocked. Everyone got beat off the line. We'll see if they can continue to go. Ooh, well, they will take the lead at least, so they'll get a field goal chance here. That's nice. They get it. So 40 seconds for the Bucks. We'll see what they try to do with it. And they will throw another interception. Pat Pete, his 2nd interception of the day. And that means the Niners have a chance to build a 2-point lead or 2-possession lead. Only going to have some end zone shots, 1 timeout. They're going to throw it short, and he's not going to get there. So that might have ended their chance at extra. Whoa, they're going to call a timeout early. Okay, I like it. 16 seconds left. Durham Smythe to grab. Set up the quick pass. Fields is going to try to run for it, and he's got it. Touchdown Niners. So a 10-point lead for them. Patrick Peterson came to fucking play today. Without him, it's a 7-3 game, if not better, or not worse. So you just throw it. I guess not throw it the other way. You don't throw it at Lattimore either. But the Bucks trying to bounce back. Another penalty, dude. The penalties are crazy for them right now. And a big play though, Chris Godwin out to the 25. So we'll jump in and see if they got some more magic in them. Last time they got down here, they had a nice throw from Matt Ryan to Aguilar. They go to the ground. Excellent blocking. And he just had the safety sitting there waiting for him. Dare Ungbuale, Wisconsin legend with the run. I'm sure they were supposed to have a different running back, but he was just their deep depth guy that is now playing. So they go back to the ground, and Fred Warner was sitting there in his lap. So the good news is you can also use him as a kicker if you absolutely needed one. So if Dicker goes down. And nowhere for him to go there. 3rd and 9. Likely going to give it to Matt Ryan. Hopefully he can create something. They dump it off. He gets a block. Oh, he's down. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th and 1. I think you send it. Great job to get down there. They kick the field goal, so they don't send it. But that's okay. It cuts it to 1 score. That's fine. But I think 4th and 1 on the 4. I think you go for it. Run it up the middle. See if you can get it. Play a little more aggressive. But they get the points. Down by 7 now. We'll see if their defense can get a stop. Losing the turnover battle by 2, but being down 1 score is ideal still. Just gotta force one. But Fields maybe opened it up here. Gabe Davis, 21 yards. Gabe Davis, 12 yards. Now down to the 32. We'll just jump in after the Swift run. And a quick pass up to the 23-yard line. Durham Smythe gets that one. They go jet sweep, and if he just stayed wide, he would have had it 2-2, a 4-yard run though. He had like the angle to it. He just cut up a little too aggressively. But 2nd and 6. Swift with nowhere to go. He's had a good day though. 4 yards per carry. And they get a completion. Swift takes some big shots. He's shockingly not the guy injured as Dwayne Brown goes down. And we will see if they can make the field goal. They do. 20-10 game. The Bucks are, sustaining a drive here to start the 4th quarter. But David Long, an interception this time. So the Niners have probably ended the game with that sort of play there. I can't imagine a 3rd turnover is one that they're going to overcome for the Bucks. Turnovers have been a weirdly huge problem for the Bucks. Like Buffalo Bills, always dying by turnovers, but at least the same quarterback. They're not on their 3rd different quarterback, and it seems like turnovers every time kill them. Even Tom fucking Brady will have turnovers kill him. Steps up. And Fields is going to go down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Niners. Comfortable field goal range, though a field goal doesn't necessarily change the game too much for them. Play action. Fields rolls out. And he gets a completion and a broken tackle from his receiver on Fred Warner. Not something you see all the time. Cager gets it. Only 2 yards, so. Deep shot. And Debo down to the 1. So Debo Samuel gets that touchdown. I probably would review that. It looked like he probably got over, but they're just going to try to punch it in anyway. Gotta love the sun right where it is. Quick pass. And they get it to Debo. So recognizing he should have gotten the touchdown last time, they just go right back to him to give him a chance. So the Bucks with some big plays get them down to the 20. Down by 17, they're gonna need a miracle, but the Bucks have had a miracle run. Last year, you could consider it a miracle run, even so. And just too many dump offs here. Like Nick Leverett down with an injury. They go to the ground. Broken tackle again. He's not been an easy guy to bring down. Gotta be going faster than this, I think. End zone. And they get the touchdown. So we'll stay here because I'm guessing they're going to onside it. We'll see if they get the onside. And if they do, then we'll have a game. If they don't, it's going to be over. Minute 50 seconds. That's efficient enough, but you just can't get the ball back. Then they do recover it. Nice job from the hands team of the Niners. Oh, and a fumble! Oh, boy. Recovered by the Niners. How lucky you got to be. You recover the onside, and then you fumble it, and you still recover it. Whew. Boy. Another first down. Another first down. That's the 2-minute warning, so they can fumble by. Okay, well, it's still probably over, but they do fumble it again. This one was recovered by the Bucks. They pick up the first down. They are running out of time. You got to imagine they used the last time out. Big play. We'll jump in here. 21 seconds left. See if they can get the playoff. And they cannot. So that is it. 17 or 27-17. The Niners gonna have some ball security drills, I'd imagine, this week. As they tried to fumble the game away twice. So the last time, less mistakes to it. First time, though, definitely some stakes to it because that was about 4 minutes left. Could give him a chance to score again. But yeah, what a week of recaps here so far. We got one more left with 3 games, and then we got our full game Jets Bills to cap us off. So I'll see you guys there.